Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us in this advanced webinar series on collaborate effectively with secure online meeting using Zoho Remotely. My name is Anjana Mahesh, and my colleague Aisha Liaquat and Meena are here with us, who is our product experts, and we will be your host for today. Our webinar session will be very beneficial on how to interact seamlessly with your team members and clients who have unexpectedly found themselves managing business remotely in this period of uncertainty. If you have any questions during this webinar, feel free to ask them through the chat box where me and Meena will be answering your questions, and Aisha will be answering all your questions after our session. Please note that this webinar is being recorded and the recording will be shared with you shortly. Without any further setback, let me dive into the session. So I just wanted to give you a quick agenda on today's webinar session. I'm just going to give you a word about Zoho and a few lines about Zoho Remotely. And then we get into the most part or important part of our webinar session. Our product expert will walk you through the meetings. We will also be sharing a few important knowledge-based user guide links. And finally, we will dive into our question and answer session. About Zoho, just a bit about us is that we have been in this market for nearly over plus 22 years, building software for the small and medium industries. And having our presence is more than 190 plus countries with 40 plus applications to run your entire business from end to end. We have around 50 plus million users across the globe who trust and run their companies on using Zoho application. Not just that, we are over 8,000 plus employees throughout the globe. And we want you to believe that Zoho application ecosystem has a customizable operating system for business, which combines dozens of cloud-based applications with a centralized IT admin panel. Well, talking about remotely, as you all know that Zoho Remotely, a suite of applications that can help you to communicate, collaborate, and provide remote support and access. This application was put together in under a week, while over 90% of our workforce worked from their homes around the world. And we would like to share this experience with businesses trying to keep going during the pandemic. Privacy, which is very important. At Zoho, we value your privacy. We do not own your data. You own your data. We never have and never will own your data, as I said. Your data is safe in our own data center, and we do not sell your data to the third parties. Zoho is a GDPR compliant, and we never host advertisements even in our free versions of our products. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of Zoho Remotely. Well, as you can see, it's been crafted with 11 suite of applications where effective team collaboration is the biggest challenge today, as almost all of us are stuck in our houses with no means to meet our colleagues or customer face-to-face and discuss ideas or issues. And trying to communicate only through emails, text messages is quite taxing and difficult. And often the intended message is not over-delivered. Considering all these factors, Zoho Remotely is delivered as a suite of 11 carefully crafted applications which falls into 4 categories: communication, collaboration, remote assist, and productivity. So let's have a first look at the Zoho Remotely, starting with the user home. The screen that you see here is the user home screen, where all the applications have been added or assigned to user can be accessed from the user home page. In this image, all of the 11 applications you can see, like under communication, you see Click, Meeting, Showtime, and under Collaborate Remotely, you'll see WorkTribe, Project Sprints, and under Assist Remotely, you'll be able to see Assist and Lens, and under Productivity, you will be able to see the Writer, Sheet, and Showtime. At the right-hand header of the user home screen, you can just access, that is the access button that takes you to the admin panel. Now let's jump to today's topic. If your organization has adopted a remote work policy and you're working from home, Zoho Meetings can help you keep your team stay more productive and connected through meaningful online meetings. Now, without any setback, let's jump into the main part of the webinar session. We have our product expert, Aisha, who has been with us for quite some time in the company, and she has been helping our customers addressing about meetings and how to set it up. Now, I will hand over the session to Aisha. Aisha, over to you.
Yeah, Anjana. So just give me a moment. I'm just start sharing my screen. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, great, Anjana. I hope you can see my screen, everyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
Aisha, we can see your screen pretty clearly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So to all my attendees there for the webinar, good morning, everyone. I hope all are filled with the energy to listen to my webinar today, right? So this is Aisha from Zoho Meeting team. By the way, thanks, Anjana. I would thank you for the wonderful introduction to me. Yeah. So without any delay, let me get into today's topic on how to collaborate effectively with secure online meetings. So moving on, why is Zoho Meeting especially these days, right? So the need of the hour. In recent days, need of each single second is counted and evaluated to be more productive and effective day by day. So we need to work really effective and social distancing. The current pandemic has taught the value of social distancing and its need to stay. On behalf of Zoho, we request and wish all our customers to stay safe with social distancing. So coming back, recently we all have been working from home, and work from home with Zoho Meeting is a perfect solution for secure virtual communication to stay connected with your teams. Since work from home scenario, our product provides a best remedy for collaboration like video conferencing, which makes our work with ease. You can keep your teams together, like peer updates with your teams is more realistic with the application. By scheduling meeting sessions for each week and discussing about the work targets and making out new solutions, keep your teams together. Stay on top of your productivity. So meetings can be easy with a single click. You can always stay top on your productivity with your tasks and goals by getting connected on an instant meeting. For any approvals or to showcase your productivity, you can share screen feature and moderate controls is providing more effective with the application. Okay, so the last point is secure collaboration. Yeah, with Zoho Meeting ensures privacy and security as we value our customers' data and keep it encrypted. Zoho Meeting protects users' privacy. We are really sorry for the delay, and we did have some network connections, and I hope that is fine now. Yeah. So let me get again with this slide. Yeah, effective collaboration with Zoho Meeting. Track your meetings. To keep track of your meetings, we have features such as RSVP, reminders, and add to calendars. RSVP, everyone you invite for the meeting will have an option to confirm, decline the meeting session, and the main presenter will be notified about it. Email reminders. You can choose a specific time to send out email reminders. You and your invitee can also add events to your Google Calendars. Collaboration made easy and simple. For easy collaboration, we have audio, video, and chat features available. Dial-in numbers and toll-free add-ons. We also have free international local dial-in numbers for 50 plus countries. Apart from these dial-in numbers, we provide toll-free add-ons. You can purchase toll-free add-ons on purchasing your Zoho Meeting subscription. Using these toll-free numbers, your participants can join the meeting session for free without having to pay the call charges. For India, we also offer premium toll-free numbers, and you can purchase it on your subscription. Moderator controls secure meetings. Moderator control features like lock meeting, mute, and remove participants that help moderators conduct secure online meetings and collaborate effectively to make discussions faster. Share screen application. We also have share screen features. You can share the entire screen or specifically the application window. The share screen option will be available for both participants and the presenters as well. With the new UI, whenever the participant needs to share a screen, a small pop-up window will be available for the presenter where the presenter can go ahead and allow the respective participant to share their screen. Give controls to participants. Presenters can give control to participants, or the participants can request control during the screen sharing. Ease your meetings with embed widgets. To ease your meetings, we provide embed feature, embedding your meeting link in your website so that anyone can join the meeting directly by logging into your website and they can join the session. Follow up the participants with recordings. All your meetings can be recorded, and if there are any participants who missed the meeting session, you can share their recordings with them for reference. Meet on the go using iOS and Android apps. We have enhanced Zoho Meeting iOS and Android apps to enable all the users to meet, collaborate, and attend from anywhere they want. Moving on to the demonstration of the product, before getting into it, I would like to convey that with Zoho Meeting, we provide two solutions. One is the online meeting and the other one is the webinar session. Let me move to the meeting portal. Yeah, I hope you people can see the meeting portal, right? Yes. So this is a meeting portal. With Zoho Meeting, we do provide online meetings and webinar solutions. Online solutions is for setting up instant meeting or scheduled meetings to interact using audio, video, and screen sharing features. At a maximum, you can set up to 100 participants in a meeting session. You can also replicate face-to-face meetings by sharing your webcam and view up to a 25 participant video feed at a time. This is the recent feature that we have updated with our product. I hope you can just try out this and you will feel quite interesting with this. And coming back to the webinar solutions that we have, as a host, you can deliver presentations and broadcast the session to a larger group of people with a maximum of 250 attendees in one single session. I hope that will be probably really helpful with maximum of 250 attendees. You can also promote your webinar sessions. You can embed the webinar links in your official company website. So from there, your attendees can directly join your session. Attendees of the webinar session can be engaged by different options such as raise hand feature, polls, Q&A. You can also record your webinar session, play, download, or share the recordings to the attendees after the webinar. Once your webinar is done, you can generate detailed analytics reports on number of registrants, polls taken, and the attendees that are taking part in the session, as well as the Q&A. You can also download and view the responses of the registrants. Great. So for today's session, I'm going to specifically get into the detailed part of Zoho online meetings alone. Yeah. To schedule an online meeting or a webinar, you need to log on to meeting.zoho.com. In case if you already have a Zoho Meeting desktop application installed in your computer, you can schedule through your desktop app as well. So some would be really curious to know where can you get the links for the desktop application. For them, a quick heads up, right at the bottom all the way down, yeah, you can see the desktop application. Clicking on this will automatically download the link for you. So we also have few other icons here. This is the Chrome extension. So clicking on this will automatically download a Chrome extension for you. So I already have the Chrome extension downloaded. This is the extension here. Here are the few quiet options, which is the Meet Now, Schedule a Meeting, and Schedule a Webinar. This will be quite helpful for you. You can try it out. We also have the links for Android applications here, which is the App Store here. And as well, this is for the iOS. And this one is the mobile application link for the Android apps. So you can directly get them from here with these. So I'm in the new homepage of the meeting, Zoho Meeting application. We have the Meet Now option, schedule a meeting, and schedule a webinar. Let me get into the Meet Now option. Clicking on Meet Now will automatically take up to create an instant meeting. Here you can choose the audio options, One is the phone call and the other one is the computer audio. Let me choose the computer audio as of now. This is the default camera options that we have. Let me disable it as of now. And the mic options, I'm connected to the default Bluetooth headset. You can also connect to your inbuilt microphone option as well. Let me start the meeting. Yeah. So this is the new UI that we have developed recently with our application. Okay. Great. So in this page, you can invite the attendees directly to your online meeting solutions and send them. Or else you can also copy the link and share it via your personal email or instant messages for your participants to join the meeting session. So Meet Now option will instantly start up an online meeting and allow participants to join a meeting at an instantly moment. Let me exit this page. Yeah, coming back to the home page, let me get into the other part of scheduling a meeting. Clicking on schedule meeting, which will directly take me to this page where you can provide the topics, the agenda, the date and time, duration, all the details of the meeting session. So let me enter a topic and the agenda of the topic. So some of the agenda and the date, time, and the duration. So the duration that we provide is a maximum of 3 hours. These fields are customizable. The duration field is customizable. You can simply edit it as well and make it as a 4-hour session as well. So once the duration mentioned here ends, it will not time out the meeting session. The session will end only when the presenter exits out of the session. You can choose the time zone here as well. Yeah. And here goes. Under the participant section, you can invite the respective participant to join the session. Yeah. And these are Zoho contacts. Zoho contacts is synced with Zoho Meeting. In case if you add someone who is already in your Zoho contacts, you can find them auto-populating and add them with ease. Whenever you add a participant, automatically an email invite will be sent to the participants. So from there, they can click on the join button from their email invite and they can join the session directly. So let me show you an example. Yeah, here is the invite, the meeting invite for the webinar session. These are the RSP options. The participants can say yes, maybe, or no to the meeting session. So you can, in prior, you can know who all the participants will be joining the session. Yeah. And then coming back, here is the topic of the webinar and the date and time and the agenda of the meeting session. So from here, participants can hit the join button and join the session. Whereas, say for the presenter will also get a presenter meeting invite email where he will have the start meeting button over here. So hitting the start meeting button over here, he can automatically initiate the session. Moving back to the portal here, audio conferencing. There are 2 types of audio conferencing that we offer here. One is the Zoho Conference. When you use Zoho Conference, by default, you can choose the phone call or the computer audio of Zoho Meeting, as I mentioned previously. In case, if you want to use my own conference service, like you need to use your office extension, or if you want your participants to call at your mobile directly, you can just mention that here. So mentioning this, automatically an updated invite will be sent to the participants with these details over here so that they can call you on your mobile. Let me use Zoho Conference of my choice over here and hit the schedule button. Okay. So this is the meeting detail page where it will give the gist of what exactly happens in the meeting session. Yep. Where you can see the presenter of the meeting session. the date and time, and the time zone, as well as the agenda that is mentioned when we created the meeting session, as well as the participants who is going to join the session. So there are a couple of other ways where the participant can join the session. You can ask your participants to visit meet.zoho.com and enter this key. This key is a unique key for this particular meeting session. So every time you generate a meeting, automatically a unique key will be generated for all the meeting sessions. You can simply share the meeting link as well by copying here and sharing it via your personal emails or instant messengers as well. Audio conferencing, since I have used Zoho audio conferencing, it displays here. In case if you go ahead with your own company conference, you can go ahead with that. So view dial-in numbers. These are the few dial-in numbers that we offer. So a quick heads up, you can have a check. And we also provide the user guide here. You can just have that check later. So coming back, yeah, at the all the way right side, you can see the start option here. You can start the session from the meeting portal itself, or you can also start from the presenter meeting invite email that I said you, where you will have a join button and you can click on the join button and start the session. Edit this meeting. On editing, we'll send an update of the email to the participants. Like you can just hit on this edit button, say that you want to edit the time of the meeting session. And once you save, automatically an updated meeting invite will be sent to your participants and they can be notified about it. Embed option. This is the iframe link that we provide. You can simply embed this option snippet in your official company website. So anyone from there can enter your website and join the session. So say for instance, you create an intranet session, anyone from there can join the meeting session directly. Add to calendars. Or you can add your events to calendars just to not miss out any of the events. So once enabling the toggle button, your events will be automatically synced. It's just a one-time setup. Cancel meeting. Again, in case if you're not available for the session and you want to meeting now by clicking on the start button over here. Here, you and your participants can choose the audio options whenever you join the meeting session. So one is a phone call and the other one is the computer audio. Choosing a phone call will display few numbers, few dial-in numbers. So these are the dial-in numbers that is available for United States. For India, you need to purchase and toll-free premium toll-free add-on when you purchase your subscription. And this is the access code and the PIN. Let me go ahead with the computer audio option. Choosing the computer audio will show the camera here. So since I have the default camera that is available for me, I'm choosing the camera here. In case if you have an external camera, you can go ahead with that. Let me turn it off for now. And you can choose the mic connections. Since I'm connected to the Bluetooth headset, I'm going on with the Bluetooth headset. In case if you want to go ahead with the inbuilt microphone option with your laptop, you can go ahead with this. Let me start the meet. And here I'm in again the new UI portal with the Zoho Meeting. Again, as said, you can invite the participants directly from this section, or you can also copy the link and share it to your attendees. Great. So these are few quiet options that is available for the presenter presenter controls, the attendee option. Attendee option will show you the list of attendees present in the session. Invite options you can use in order to invite your participants. Just give me a quick moment, guys. Just checking if Anjana can hear me.
Yeah,
Yeah, Anjana,
Anjana,
I
we
hope
all
you
can
can
hear
hear
you.
me.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay,
absolutely.
great,
Thank you.
great. Okay. The invite option, from here you can directly invite the participants by putting in the email ID, or you can also copy the link and share it to your participants via your personal emails or instant messengers like WhatsApp or Facebook, something like that, in your personal messengers. So here a list of attendees will be displayed, whoever joins the meeting session. Yeah. Muting all will mute all the participants who have joined the session, or you can also unmute all the participants. Since it's a work from home scenario, some would be having kids in your home, and like there will be a quite disturbance at the back. So say in this, in this session also, you would be finding quite difficulty with my audio here. So you can use this mute all feature to mute all the participants during the session. Or else you can also mute an individual participant in order to mute an individual participant. We also have more options, such as you can give control to a participant so that the participant can take control of your screen and go ahead with the PPT or the presentation that is being done. Or else we also have the remove option. You can remove a particular participant from the session. Say that you are in a team meeting session, like for 15 minutes, you need to have a session with one participant. And for the rest of the second 15 minutes, you need to have a meeting session with the other participant. So the first meeting, you can conduct it with a single participant, the first participant, and you can remove the first participant after the 15 minutes in order to have a one-to-one connection with the second participant. So the remove feature works like that. Chat options. This is an inbuilt chat where you can communicate with participants of the meeting session. This is a public chat. Say that you can put a hello or a hi, so all the participants can view it. You can also download your chat transcript at the end of the meeting session. Settings. So these are few preferences that we offer with Zoho Meeting and the online meeting solution. Converse bandwidth is nothing but enabling this toggle button will converse your network speed, and it will fluctuate accordingly so that in order to have a quite ease and good pace with the meeting session. Play entry and exit sound. Again, you can enable, keep it on or off. Whenever a participant joins the session, you will have an entry and exit sound. So in case if you would wish to have that sound, you can go ahead with that. Video and audio options. Using since I have used computer audio here, it is displayed as computer audio and the type of Bluetooth option that I've used. In case if you want to change it to the phone call, you can use the change option and change it to the phone call. Computer audio is most preferable when you have a good internet connection. Moving back, start sharing option. You can start sharing your screen in order to display a PPT or any other information from your system. You can choose the entire screen or only the application window as preferable to your requirements. Participants can also share their screen from their portal. So whenever a participant starts sharing, whenever your team member wants to share your screen, the presenter needs to approve that. So with this feature, for example, with this feature, you can just evaluate and review their works. You can have your leads evaluated. At the end of a week, you can have your team leads review the work and give solutions, and also the solutions get to be discussed, quite matching with your work. All things can be done with this feature. Lock meeting. Lock meeting locks a meeting session. In case if you want to conduct private meeting, the participant need to lock the meeting in order to join the session. Proceeding, the presenter can accept or reject the participant from joining the meeting session. Say that you want, for example, you want to conduct a private meeting session with only 4 of your team members, and you don't want any of the other members to join the meeting session. So you can just log the meeting where your participants are there, the 4 members are present in the session, and when other participant tries to join the session, he or she needs to knock. So whenever he or she knocks, a pop-up window will be displayed where you can go ahead and accept or reject the particular participant in order to participate in the session. So this is how it works with lock meeting. Start recording. Make sure you hit the start recording button when you start the session in order to record. You can stop the recording by hitting back the button. Once done, your recordings will all be automatically saved under your My Recordings tab. Yeah. And this is the video. In case if you want to enable the video, just have this disabled, and you can also choose enable the microphone options from here. Full screen option, just in case if you're making a presenting a PPT to your members or your team members, something like that. You can have them in a full screen view just for a quick clarification, not with any other interruptions. Exit button ends the meeting for all the participants. Let me exit the meeting. Yeah, here goes the download chat transcript. You can download the chat that was done during the meeting session. Moving back to the meeting portal here. Yeah, this is the My Meetings tab. Here under My Meetings, you have upcoming meetings, past meetings as well. Upcoming meetings are nothing but that are scheduled in prior or yet to come. Some of the yet to come meeting sessions will be listed here with the date and time, topic, everything. You can directly start the session by clicking on the start option, or else you can also edit. As I said before, you can edit the duration in case if you're not available. And then once you edit, automatically an updated email notification will be sent to your participants. The embed feature again provides you with a code snippet where you can embed it in your company website. Past meetings. Past meetings are the meeting session that were held at the past, so that you can just start the past meetings again. That is possible. And the meet now option and the schedule meeting we provide here as well. Going back to my recordings. You can find all the recordings of the session. It will be directly stored in the recording tab after the session. The topic of the session is mentioned here, as well as the date and time. The duration of the recording is also mentioned. You can also play it online, or else you can share the link to your participants as well. In case if someone miss out the meeting session, if they are not able to attend the meeting session, you can directly share this particular link to your attendees. Missed attendees. You can also download the recordings and watch it later. We also provide the delete option. You can delete the recordings from here. Moving back to the settings tab. Under settings, you have my settings. These are few meeting and webinar settings that we provide. Time zone, you can choose a specific time zone here, as well as the email reminder. Choose a specific time to send out the email reminders before the session. For example, say I choose a 15 minutes, yeah? 15 minutes, so before 15 minutes of the session, your invitee will receive a reminder email so that they can join the session, just not missing out any of the session. Add to Google Calendar. Enabling this toggle button gets synced. All your events will be automatically get synced to your Google Calendars once enabling the toggle button. just for you to not to miss out any of the sessions. Just you can add your events to your Google calendars, right? Manage organizations. We allow you to do few co-brandings by adding in your company name, the logo of your company, and few such details. So these details added will be there in your invitation email and the registration page. You can also manage your webcam by enabling this toggle button. With meeting sessions, meeting settings, you can have a sound notification whenever a participant joins the session or exits the session. Moving back to the integrations, we provide integrations with Zoho CRM meeting integrations. You can host meetings directly from your Zoho CRM account and get your leads and contacts synced in your meeting session. We also have integration with Zoho Projects, Zoho Connect, and Zoho Bookings. With this, I'm ending the demonstration of the online meeting session here, and I'm going to take you back to the slides. I hope all can see my slide back. Yes. So moving on with this slide, certification and compliance that we offer with Zoho. For secured collaboration, Zoho Meeting ensures privacy and security information while using application. We are a GDPR concern. All data shared is encrypted, which means Zoho Meeting cannot be read or interpreted. We do not use third-party apps or share users' info with outside parties. Zoho Meeting does not require users to download software unnecessarily and follow all privacy and security practices when users download the Zoho Meeting desktop application. We also provide few certifications that you can view it here. Yeah, all these certifications that we provide. Moving back to the next slide. Yeah. These are few resources through which you can reach out to our product experts directly. Our website, which is zoho.com/meeting. You can always feel free to reach out to us via email as well, which is support@zohomeeting.com. In case also you can reach out to remotely, which is support@zohoremotely.com. You can review our products in Twitter and Facebook by mentioning it as Zoho Meeting. Live chats are also available where our product expertise will assist you. So these are few links that we provide. Our product expertise will be putting these links in your question and answer tab so that you can have them checked for the future reference. The features available with Zoho Meeting, the user guide, and the latest updates and the training videos.